Hello, everybody, and welcome to Progress So Far, Part 1. So what I've been working, the main thing that I've been working on is Besaid Island. I've gotten done with, pretty much done with the main bits of um, the beach. I do have to still import these assets that are around the rock right there. I got 1, 2, and 3 ruins. I am going to be texturing them myself and making a whole new model that's higher detail, more geometry. These are all just individual assets from Megascans. So I have them separated into parts so that I can easily put them all together and have them as a group so that they can go up and down with the waves. The water will be changing. This is just a kind of a placeholder to make it look pretty for now. I'm thinking that if I were to change it to the proper ocean that I'm supposed to have, my 980 is not going to be able to handle it right now, so during development I'm just going to have it as a placeholder. Because you can see that it's starting to stutter already right now. So I'll get to a spot and then I'll stop for a second. It doesn't lag this much while I'm working on it because I don't have as much loaded. Okay, I'm just going to back out a little bit further. There. This spot, I do have I have this imported to show where the terrain should be for this little fork in the road. So you can see I have all of these individual assets imported and placed all nicely. Let's get moving on this way. Alright, right here is where Waka and Titus jump and go swimming for a little while. I haven't really done anything here. In Blender, I have grabbed all of these different ruins so that I can move them into here, into Unreal. And later on, after I figure out how to do terrain and after I've finished up this area, there's a little cave that shows up right here. They don't actually show it in the game, but they have a decent amount of detail in here. I feel like they wanted to put a cave that you would go into and then go up through, but it just didn't make it into the game. They didn't find it necessary. So I'll have a cave built inside here, hopefully showing off like some lumen, some emissive materials and stuff. I'm kind of thinking of, you can see up here, I have a little hole. I'm thinking this is basically going to be like Besaid and this little island, wherever it is, there it is. This little island and then Kilika, those will all be volcanoes. Dormant ones, of course, but volcanoes nevertheless, since that's kind of how islands are made. So I went the wrong way. Let's go to the other side of the island. There I've got, there we go. I got the shrine. I'll go that way in a minute after I've shown off the temple area. So I've got these as kind of a placeholder. Little Megascan asset, looks really nice. It's a stone lantern for the Megascans. These as well. I've got it actually kind of built. I'm thinking I'm gonna make my own, what's the shrine thing, prayer stone, from the assets I import in the Blender. Alright, I've got a ramp going down along here, and down to where you first have battles and different stuff, and you meet a couple of the Crusaders. And then it leads into Besaid Island, or the main town. I'm going to modify the terrain a little bit. Obviously, I think I had this set up nicely, but oh yeah. Anyway, I started doing some stuff to this, and then I found that, and then I realized that the inside of the temple is actually not even going to fit. So like, it's weird. Well, I guess right here they have it rounded right there, but they have, unless this whole thing is supposedly underground, but that wouldn't necessarily make sense either. So I'm gonna completely redo the temple. So this temple outside portion will not be the same. It'll include all of this, and I'll have all of this mainly made up of Megascan assets, and I do have like Unalaska, and Lord Xehanort is from Kingdom Hearts. Then I have each of these little props here and there, all imported into Blender, so that I can go ahead and get some higher resolution models. You go through, you got this little hidden door. And then, of course, we're going to be going down and into here. Destruction stone over there. Right, and then we go down. And there we go. Then we've got the main room. Looks pretty nice. They did put a lot of detail into this game. It's amazing. So I've got like this pillar on the left and the right. Got each of these. Each of these little fire pedestals, torches. This section here, I'm gonna have bits of this be modular and just piece together. Probably, I'm thinking I'll do like a pre-rendered or pre-built cloth simulation for this stuff, and then the door. We go through the door, and I don't think right now I have the... Whoa, it's freaking out. No, I don't right now have this uh, this room for Valfor. I don't think it was actually included in um, Final Fantasy X, but in 10.2 it is. So I'll go ahead and grab it from 10.2. So that's Besaid Island. Oh wait, I was going to show this little area. So when you're going back down through the island to go back to the boat, I have this. Let's go down. Beautiful. Meet Kamari here. I did grab all of this and put it into Blender so far. Just the ruins. I didn't grab the tree trunk, the roots yet. Actually, not sure. Not sure about this. Like, what exactly I'm going to be doing about this. Have like just a giant tree up here. I don't know. Who knows? So I've got a lot of the cliffside. You can tell I need to do a little bit of work on it. So a couple waterfalls right here. Got the bridges. A couple more waterfalls here and on the other side here. Add a little bit of rocks to make the waterfalls up above here. And then we're back to pretty much where I started. Right here.